Spying on me again, I see. I'm just playing with my toys, because what else do you do with vinyls? You play with them. You don't let them sit there and collect dust. You play with them. God. Hey guys. This is Kaiju Addict with a huge old update here. This is the 4th time we're recording this, so we're going to make this the last time. What is this vlog update about? Well, multiple things. First of which, we hit 50 subscribers, the first big goal of the channel. I am so thankful for everyone that's subscribed. I mean it. We literally jumped up 4 subscribers this morning. It was insane. I went to bed last night right under 50. I was like, all right, I'm going to post the Ghidorah review. Hopefully the rest of the views get some functions and one more person likes it so I can make this video finally and update people about my plans. And then bam, lo and behold, I wake up 1 hour into work. I'm like, I better check the studio, see how we're doing. 53 subscribers. What? You guys are insane. So thank you guys so much. Really. And please, please, please stick around. There's some pretty hype stuff in here. This video is going to be a little bit long, and again, not as visually appealing, but I promise it's going to be entertaining. So please stick with me a little bit. So the first thing, with the 50 subscriber goal, I'm going to start making an intro for my videos. It's pretty much just going to be flashes of pictures, probably maybe some stock music, I don't know. And then a logo, which I will be designing or be paying one of my wonderful friends that are so much more talented in artistry and designing than I am to do. So that is going to take a little while. That's probably not going to be till almost August, especially if it's one of my busier friends, because they're also doing other artwork for other people. So, but we'll see. Hopefully soon. I'd like to try at it first myself. Try it, with me. I'd like to try to make it more of my own thing rather than someone else. But if I don't like what I can do, then I'll gladly pay an artist and I'll give him a shout out every single time I can. So, all right. So that's pretty much it with the 50. And then I'll be seeing if YouTube's going to let me do the end things. Most subscribers at the end, or YouTubers at the end of their videos, they have a button with their logo, or their channel profile picture that says subscribe, and then they have the recommended video, next video, or the playlist. I want to do that. I'm going to start organizing my channel a little bit so it's easier to follow rather than just clicking on it and it looking bare bones. So I want to do that. I don't know if the computers still have banners. If it is, it's probably just going to be a full thing. And then I want a new profile photo for the channel, because the one I have is literally, I took that years ago. So we're going to change that. So that's pretty much the updates for the 50. The next miniature goal is 75 by the end of October. And then I want to hit 100 by the end of 2021. So if you guys like my channel and you guys know people who might also like it that maybe haven't seen it, feel free to send them my way. I appreciate it, whether you do or don't. I just appreciate your viewings, honestly. So if I can make content that I'm satisfied with, that also you guys are satisfied with, then it's a double win for me, because I'm only doing it because I enjoy it. So there's no hidden strings. It's not to be famous or anything like that. It's literally just because I like doing this. I've always liked doing this, and now I've hit the reawakening, so we're gonna do it. So, but the goal, 100 subscribers by the end of the year. That's the big main channel goal. So if you get 100 subscribers by the end of 2021, good. So start recommending. I will do my part by making even more enjoyable content. You guys, if you feel like it, recommend me to other people. And if not, it means I'll just have to keep getting better. Enough of that. The next thing, the big thing, if you guys click off after this little part, go right ahead. But this is the part I really need you guys to pay attention. If you haven't seen it already, earlier this morning, I dropped the teaser trailer for my passion project of the year, technically of 2 years, 3 years really, the GFest 26 retrospective, 2 years without GFest in the pandemic. It is a documentary that is going to be professional, non-professional, just like I am. So there's going to be some professional bits, and there's going to be some non-professional bits that I'm going to start recording because no one is at the house. The dogs are not at the house. Everyone's on vacation besides me. So I am going to try to get this done in the next... Well, I'm going to try to get a lot of the base recording done, now, in the 5 days. Play around with it, make a rough draft, and then show it to a select few people, get critiques, clean up what I can, and then we're going to be releasing it anywhere from between July 12th to the 14th. The first actual, real representational trailer for it is going to be hopefully dropping within the first week of July, within the first 4 or 5 days. I'd personally really like to have it before the 4th. The U.S., that's, a holiday, but we'll see. And I'm going to start talking to people in the Facebook groups, just sending it to people and having them view snippets of it, samples of it, see what they like. I'm even sending the teaser trailer after this to a few people and seeing if maybe I can advertise for it. Not because I necessarily want the channel to grow from it. Like, yes, that would be great. But this documentary is going to be thought-provoking. At first, it was just going to be a vlog / a look back at GFest 2019. But as I started to look into it, I found it really important because there hasn't been too many that I've seen personally, at least, videos talking about the last 2 years that are completely dedicated to the kaiju community in the state that we're in because of the pandemic. It looks at that, but it's mainly really about me. Not egotistical, because it's memories of GFest 2019, which are unscripted parts that are just going to be memories while I'm playing photos of it throughout, while I'm talking about the memories. And then there's also going to be pandemic viewings, kind of like third-person lookings at what has happened this last year, specifically only to GFest. So it's not going to necessarily be the community. It's going to be more the community, the whole GFest family, because GFest 2019 was the reawakening specifically for my Godzilla love. I still always loved it. I even admitted, as I wasn't buying anything for Godzilla or even really watching Godzilla content, that even though I was buying up all my Dragon Ball figure arts and everything else that I was buying, Godzilla was always, and always will be my main thing. It just will be. And I'm accepting that, As a collector, I'm figuring out there's really only the main line I want to collect is the Bandai 6-inch. I want a size accurate kaiju in that scale, or that fits in with that scale of every representation of every kaiju, period. So, to do that, I can't buy as many things from other things. So, besides Monster Arts, I'm going to buy the Monster Arts line as much as I can because I love them too. So, they don't really necessarily counter that. I just really want a Bandai figure or a vinyl figure of every kaiju. If they can be accurate to scale, then perfect. So, I have the Bandai vinyl Biollante. She's not accurate, but I also have this one. So, it's kind of a toss-up. So, but because of that, GFest really awoke in that, and it's been stewing for 2 years. In the last 4 months, that I've been actually making videos, staying mostly on a schedule, it's more obvious to me now that this documentary and the kaiju community is my home. I want to become more a part of that. I'm going to GFest 2022. I am going to be more interactive. I actually have huge plans for it. There's people I'm going to reach out to that are hopefully going to the convention. I just have to wait till it's announced. I have to really make sure it's happening this year. That's all I'm waiting on. It's going to be a big thing. I want to do a big video with a bunch of people. Kind of like what Fresh Vinyl does, where he does the video of what you got. I kind of want to do that, except it's not going to be what you got. It's just literally just going to be sitting down and, talking a little bit or introducing or stuff. So if you guys want to be in that, let me know. GFest 2022. So you have to go to the convention. Obviously, we don't know for sure what social distancing, masks, all that's going to be like yet, because we're still in a very gray area right now. The vaccine's coming out. Some places are opening up. So like my state, South Dakota, we're almost 100% pretty much open. I'm fully vaccinated, but we don't know if it's a shot we're going to have to get every year or if we're going to be good. All of that's still unknown. So, barring that, and then waiting for the actual GFest 2022 announcement, which honestly, now that we're getting close to the end of June, we should be getting anytime soon. So once we know all of that, then I'll make the big announcements. I'll start sending out the emails and the messages. And then I'm probably only going to actually talk about it a little bit. Like, I'm going to mention it now, and then once it's open and I make a post and a video about it, that might be it. Because I honestly, I have some really good ideas that do get done by other people, you know, like nice collabs and stuff, or just talking with people. And then I've got some pretty cool original ideas that I'm thinking about. But that's it for that. So that's all I'm going to talk about GFest 2022, since it's not even announced yet. Hasn't really even been hinted at since January this year. So we're done talking about it. But GFest 19, big opening for me, big explosion of love and stuff. So this documentary, it has been eating at me, especially the last year. I've been waiting for it, and now's the time to make it. So if you guys are still here and watching, even though I'm rambling, yeah, I rolled my eyes at myself. I get it. I ramble. If you guys could really, like the reviews, watch the video, the reviews, but, if you haven't seen the trailer video yet, or the teaser trailer, please go go watch it. It's only a minute. It's done with the iMovie trailer, layout, because that's what it was it's supposed to be a big gag. It's a mock teaser trailer of an actual thing that's going to kind of be a little, goofy and kind of silly and also serious at times. So that's all. It's all on purpose, because the actual trailer is not going to be in the iMovie layout. It is just going to be made like an actual video. So when that comes out, please support it. If you guys like what I'm proposing in the actual trailer, please share it. Please, 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 please. I want this to be big. I don't necessarily have to get likes and subscribers off of it. It's really thought-provoking. Just the base at where it's at now, the script that I actually show in the teaser trailer, it's thought-provoking. And there's parts that aren't scripted because they're supposed to be in the moment. Mainly the GFest memories are things that I'm leaving to myself in the moment of recording. I'm sitting down and taking this serious. One of the biggest inspirations for this documentary is Kyle Yunt's Hail of the King documentary, from Kaiju Cast and Collect All Monsters, which I have on the back here because I thought if there's anything on my TV that's going to make the most sense, Collect All Monsters, because that's the biggest Godzilla group I'm active in. It's the group that's actually really made it clear to me that Godzilla is what I love. If there's a collecting hobby, it is that. So, and I don't know if, I can talk about it on the group. I still have to go through and check. I'm going to ask Kyle and them. But it is something I want to get the whole community to come on. Stop. I want the whole community to come together to watch and talk about it. It is something that into GFest 2022, depending on how this goes, could possibly make a little bit of an interaction with GFest 2022 with how good this retrospective is. And it's all up to you guys. I'm going to pour my heart into it. Like I said, people are going to get samples, not just the typical big people, like the friends that I've met so far on Instagram, even on here, on Facebook. I'm going to be sending it to a bunch of kaiju collectors all across. Yeah, there's going to be a few people that are big. So Kyle, I'll probably, email or send him a message and be like, hey, if you got time, critique this, let me know. Just send me some notes. Let me think of this sample. If he likes it, he does. If he doesn't, he doesn't. It's not made to impress everyone. I just really want to get everyone thinking, and I want to see if people think it's a good idea. So I'm going to be working on that tonight. I'm going to stop rambling about it, because this is now the biggest portion of the 10 minutes. So if you made it this far, thank you. Now, for the last part of this update, the biggest thing emotionally for me besides that, as I was saying, Godzilla is now the forefront of, for my hobbies and collecting. not my life. Obviously, there's a lot of other things. Like, I still have a vlog from my trip to Nebraska for this concert that I didn't actually post for the Corey Taylor concert in Lincoln, Nebraska. Because I filmed, 12, 20, or, between 12 and 18 minutes for it. It's in the editing process. I could post it, but I kind of wanted to wait. I wanted to get some of this because Godzilla's the main forefront. I want the channel to be about everything, but it's very obvious that most of my subscribers really only flock to the Godzilla stuff, which is fine. Kaiju is the first part of my name, so it's very, with a misspelled end of anime, it implies Godzilla, Godzilla channel. I'm still going to be posting, anime stuff, so if there's another Figma Jolter that comes out, sorry. It's coming out. Watch it if you like it. Watch it if you... Or don't watch it if you don't. Whatever. But I'm pretty sure... I haven't decided 100%, but I think I'm going to be selling a lot of my SH Figure Arts Dragon Ball figures. I have all the standard releases besides Xeno Trunks. And... he's actually kind of one of the breaking points that made me realize I really don't need every figure. And now I'm getting to the point where it's like, I don't even need like a lot of the figures that I have. They sit in my closet in a thing. They don't even get viewings like my Godzilla stuff. So I'm deciding that I'm going to sell a lot of it, and I mean a lot, if I do. I'm still struggling with it because I've been with it since almost the beginning. 2009. So I've been collecting this line for 12 years. So it is really emotionally hard for me to do it. But if that's the route I go, I'll let you guys know. I'll post a video on it. I'm going to try to keep it off eBay because eBay takes a ton of taxes out of everything. And then if the sale's not made by Wednesday, I don't see the money until the next week. And... although most of this money will actually go back into the channel, it'll be going to a new supercomputer, a pre-built, so I can actually do very professional level video editing software, maybe even stream a little bit, because I've got an Xbox Series S. I want to stream, even if it's just me sitting there losing in Fortnite or Rocket League and talking to you guys, maybe having a few BEs, just something relaxed and chill. It's not going to be like full Twitch streamer. It's just going to be relaxed, just a hang out, or maybe... Zoom or Google call, other people in the community and get the groups just kind of talking to each other, stuff like that. So, and I could do that technically off my Pro Max, but I do want to take it to the next level because there is things I can't do on my Pro Max that I can do on a computer. So a lot of that would go to that, or getting a few of the things that I'm missing from my Bandai collection. Missing the Bandai Premium Ghidorah set, which I just looked up today because I watched the video again on Collect All Monsters because I felt like going down memory road. They're really not that expensive. I thought they were going to be like $600-700 out of the box, or brand new. They're not too bad. They're like only almost 4 times the retail, and honestly I thought it would be more. So I'm probably going to snag one of those if I start selling some of that stuff. And then the memorial box, the 50th memorial box, because that's pretty much the end of the line right now for me, besides new releases, is the memorial box. So, yeah, and that's so much money. But I do want to get it by the end of the year, so I got to sell some things, because that's 25 figures and a box to display. So I had to figure out what I'm going to do there. Also, this current display is not big enough for how much I got. So I'm going to actually have to change up my room again. So, but it's neither here nor there. I'm done. It's 20 minutes. Probably not going to get a lot of views. If you've somehow made it through all my rambling and craziness up until this point, thank you. Thank you. Or maybe you just clicked around the video to get little snippets to kind of see what I'm talking about, to see what interests you. If you did that and you happen to click here, thank you. Honestly, I would not be doing this if you guys didn't enjoy it, because I'm super insecure. And if I didn't see people actually liking this, I probably maybe would have stopped. But the fact that I'm starting to get leeway faster than I ever have before, because I understand the YouTube system now, back then when I wasn't a kid, I get it. And I know how to kind of work it, and I kind of know what I need to do to show the best parts of me to get people interested. So once again, thank you. Like, honestly. If you're still here, thank you. I appreciate it. From the bottom of my cold, dead heart, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going to record a few more videos. Thank you all for watching. This is Kaijume Addict, your very thankful and humble host. Though saying humble doesn't really make me humble. It makes me sound like Thanos. I am thankful, honestly. Like, I wouldn't be doing this without you guys. Thank you guys so much. Have an awesome, wonderful day. Please look forward to the things, or the new updates, the new everything, the channel upgrades, the videos, and as a last second teaser, also going to be getting into stop motions and videos, so prepare for that. Anyways, see you later, guys. Bye.